Hello! I hope you're staying healthy and happy at home during our extended break. I had initially sent out a few things for you to practice at home, but that was before I knew just how long this break would be. So I thought it may be beneficial to create a 5-minute video showing a few things you can practice at home should you like to continue your training outside of class. First off, you may notice I am not in my full dobak or Taekwondo uniform because it's typically not appropriate to wear your dobak outside of the dojang or training facility. So any workout clothes are fine, and I recommend bare feet. A few things before we get started. Please make sure you are stretching out and warming up prior to any exercise, but especially Taekwondo, and especially if you haven't done any punches or kicks in quite a while. I recommend front and side splits for good leg flexibility and higher kicks, and any type of core warm-up, be it running, jogging, jumping jacks, or incorporating things other than just cardio like jumping rope. Also, please make sure your facility that you're training in, whether it be the garage, like I have here, or any room in your home, is clear and safe and approved for training by the other humans in your home. Finally, no matter what we practice here, no matter what you're doing at any time or where you are, it is always typically best to practice forms. So if you can't do any of the things we're doing here or any things on the list that I had sent previously, just always practice your forms. All right, so the first thing that I think that we could do that would be unique to class and something fun and interesting to do at home is to simply grab a wiffle ball or a small soft ball of some sort and hang it with a string or a small rope from the ceiling or a rafter or anywhere up above about head height. And we can use this not for power, but for targeting and coordination. And one of the drills that I like to do with this is just to get in a normal fighting stance, fists closed, hands up, elbows down, chin down, and we're relaxed. And what we're going to do is target this with just a jab or a one punch. Make sure when you punch, you're fully rotating over, and you're just going to strike lightly that target. It's going to go out and then obviously come back to you. Just make sure you have good control and technique for each shot. Now, this seems pretty easy, and it is, but after a minute or so, you'll start to feel it a little bit. When you get comfortable with that front hand punch, start to incorporate the backhand punch, across, or number 2, straight out, straight back. Now, it's important on those cross punches to incorporate your legs, hips, shoulder, and still rotate that all the way over. It'll be really easy to hit that ball too hard and hit the ceiling or the wall. We want to maintain control at all times, out and straight back. I like to feel my fists on my cheekbones, or my cheeks. All right, so once you get the hang of that, the advanced version is to do that exact same drill, but now let's incorporate some movement. So we can go side to side. Notice my legs never cross, if you can see them. Maintaining a good stance and maintaining my position sideways to the target. You can move back and forth, in direction, 360 degrees around your target. Also, get closer to your target, which will require shorter, sharper punches, and a little further back, which will require you to reach and extend. And if you do that while you're moving, you've got a good workout incorporating close, far, and full range of motion with your punches. Don't worry if you miss a few, it's bound to happen. That's a great workout. I usually recommend doing that for a minute and 5 or 6 rounds. And don't get frustrated, just keep nice and easy. If you are finding that still too easy, work in some head movement to where you punch and just move to the side and let that come back. You don't want to move too far and get out of range. We're still staying in close with everything that we do. Side, side, punch, punch. Side, side, punch, punch. maintaining good position. Every time I move, my eyes are up at my target. So I'm always able to see where my target is. And you can also work on dipping underneath both ways. Again, hands are up, eyes are up, leading with my shoulder each time, underneath, underneath, and back to striking. All right, let's move to kicks, where we're incorporating the same type of drill, but now, obviously a little further back. Keep in mind, you probably haven't kicked in a while, so let's start nice and easy. You can even start with just knees. See if you can get your chamber up high enough to reach that target, which is still right about head height. And move to stretch kicks. Now the reason why I'm not kicking that ball is because it's a little harder to control kicks, like it is punches, and they'll go all over the place, which is fine. You just need to take the time to stop it, reset, and continue. So when you're done with your warm-up kicks, and make sure you're fully warmed up, crescent kicks as well to get the hips engaged. Work on now striking kicks like up chugging. Make sure you have a good chamber, and that snap kick is out and back. And what I like to do is come as close as I can to the target without actually hitting it. And you can test that by seeing if you can get the target to move by just the air that's created in your kick. Make sure you have good retraction on your kicks as well. 10 on each leg. Then we'll migrate to some more difficult kicks with the target, like Doyochagi roundhouse kick. Again, it's a little higher than what you might be practicing in the dojang, but that's okay. Just try to get as close as you can to the target without actually striking, and make sure you're pulling the kick back and fully resetting before you're done. Again, 10 on each leg. You can move to some more advanced kicks, like Yapchagi side kick. Start with a good high chamber. You really need to be warmed up and flexible to hit up high with a side kick, but same kind of drill. Out and back, strong reset. Migrate then to more advanced things. Crescent kicks, spin crescent kicks, double motion kicks. My personal favorite is spin hook kick. It follows all the way through. Great to have this target. Even moving, don't stop it every time. Let it move a little bit. So you have to see your target first before you kick. And again, try to do 10 on each leg. And if you're having trouble on one leg, do that leg more. Hopefully that's useful and helpful for you. If you do practice this at home, please send any pictures or videos of you doing that, and also send any ideas. We may be able to incorporate that in another session if we get positive feedback on this one. So let me know what you think. Please continue to stay healthy and happy at home and practice forms. Hopefully I will see you again soon. Take care.